Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to Hazards and Hijinks. My name is Hero, and I am your dungeon master tonight. Now, I need to ask you a very important question. Did you miss us? Because we desperately missed you, which is why we are back again. Welcome back to all of our longtime viewers, and if you are new today, welcome! We are the interactive fantasy tabletop improv comedy show, and we are here to rock your socks off and blow your mind with comedy, fantasy, and all things nerdy. Are you ready for a show? I hope so, because we put it together just for you. Now, that's not entirely true. No, in fact, what we did is we went to our social medias, our Twitters, our Instagrams, our Tumblrs, and our FetLifes, and we asked our fans the important questions. What kind of quest would you like our heroes to go on tonight? And you did not disappoint. First, we asked what type of gameplay you want to see, and you picked social encounters. So our heroes will have to use their wits and their wiles to overcome several social encounters to defeat the challenges ahead of them tonight. Next, we said, what kind of monster do you want to encounter tonight? And you selected of the various type of demons, the Merileth, those serpentine, slithering, seductive somethings with an S's are going to be slicing their way through our heroes if they cannot rise to the challenge. And finally, I said, what kind of quest do you want our heroes to go on? And you picked a delivery quest, which means our heroes will be given an item and they will be tasked with delivering that item from point A to point B. Should they accomplish all three of these tasks, they will be that much closer to leveling. Now, all of our heroes are level 2 or level 3, so this is huge. This will get them that much closer to that coveted level 10. So let's see what happens. Who knows? Anything's possible tonight, because that's the way it works here at Hazards and Hijinks. Now, a little bit about what we do here at Hazards and Hijinks. We are an interactive show. Now, that means at any point in the show, you, that's right, you, the audience, can interact with us in meaningful ways, not just contributing via our chat on Facebook, on YouTube, and or on stream. No, you could also hit us up on our Venmo. That's right, if you donate to our Venmo at Hazards and Hijinks, you can donate to us and you will contribute to the show. You can donate $2 to give our heroes a health potion or an energy potion, $5 to give them an epic weapon at any point throughout the night to help them out. But you can also cause some hazards or some hijinks. That's right, throughout the show, you can donate $2 to throw a trap their way, springing a deadly trap on them. You can spend $5 to curse them with a terrible curse, twisting them body, mind, and soul for the entirety of the show. And for $10, you can summon a big, bad, evil monster to come and ruin their day. That's right, a monster will magically drop out of the sky and beat the ever-living shit out of the players. It's a lot of fun. So those are our hazards and our hijinks. I'll be reminding you throughout the show about those. So just keep an eye out. Also, we also have a Patreon that we are launching today that enables you to help contribute to the show, to help make the show even better, so that you don't have to donate health potions to us, because we won't need it anymore. We'll just be able to give them for free. It'll be free health potions for life for everybody, except for Albie, because no one likes Albie except for me. I like Albie, which is why I keep Albie around. But moving on, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get to the most important part of the show, the part where I introduce tonight's adventurers. Coming back from their long sabbatical away from their sweltering summer, put your hands together for our own beloved Hazards and Hijinks cast, starting off with everyone's favorite Kyle Pearson. Kyle Pearson as S.I.M.O.N, Meginjorn, the Ironborn Mercenary.
It is a delight to be back. However, I do believe I've forgotten 50% of everything we've done so far.
That is true, haven't we all? Up next, everyone's favorite Smitherman, MC Smitherman, as Jackson Ripper Wainwright, the human engineer.
I know a lot about machines and nothing about what's going on.
That makes 3 of us. Ripper, that makes 3 of us. Up next, no one's favorite summertime boy. Put your heads together for Coleman Summers as Albie Winter Albert the Wizard.
Yeah, I've actually been called America's second favorite Kyle Pearson, and I'm rooting for that top spot.
I have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
That can be arranged, my boy.
The night is young, and we have redone the player versus player combat mechanism, so that might happen tonight. And finally, everyone's favorite Tyler X Koontz as Tusk, the Elephantfolk rogue.
Ooh. Oh, this is going to be just like when the rhino met the elephant. Elephino.
Oh, is that a pun?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Hang on, let me run it through my calculations. Yep, that is 100% a pun according to my robotic calculations.
Then S.I.M.O.N takes a point of damage. Thank you for that honesty, S.I.M.O.N. Take 1 hit point of damage for that. A bolt of lightning strikes S.I.M.O.N in the chest.
Oh, thank you so much, Tusk.
That's what you get. There will be no puns in the world of Improvia. All right. Now that we've gathered together our cool adventurers, I think it's time to get the adventure started. And let's get the adventure started the way we always do, with a hearty huzzah. And join in with us if you would be so kind. 3, 2, 1, huzzah! All right. Now, 6 weeks have passed in Oakvale since the cool adventurers had saved the town, had defeated the sneaky takers, had vanquished Skin Deep, and foiled the plot of the devious Mondidus. They had celebrated their victory, they had mourned the loss of their allies, and they had begun to rebuild. But far, far from the quaint town of Oakvale, from the plane of mortals at which it sat itself, in the twisting, chaotic wreckage of Abaddon, 4 heroes desperately clung to survival. 4 foolish mortals who had been trapped by circumstance and stupidity desperately tried to find a way to get home. This is their adventure. Welcome to Book 1, Epilogue, Part 1. We have a Abaddon feeling about this. Our heroes start in a dank cave. They've huddled together as flocks of Vrock demons fly overhead, screeching and howling wildly, searching for them. However, they are very well hidden by Tusk's elaborate disguise, which he had set up at the front of the cave. They had been there for who knows how long, as time is irrelevant in the eternal planes such as Abaddon. But you are not eternal beings, and food is growing scarce, and your bodies are getting wearier by the day as sleep is gnawing at you and exhaustion is growing more and more desperate. What do you do?
And so, according to my calculations, it is most likely that the 3 of us will survive if we eat Albie.
His math does check out. And 3 people surviving is better than no people surviving.
Correct.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. S.I.M.O.N, do you eat? Is my only question. What if we ate you?
I will take the fluids from your body and convert them into fuel for mine.
Just rub them all over your shiny chassis. Okay.
I'll get
Carbon makes a really great
going on.
Carbon makes a great fuel, and that's what you're made of, pal.
I you know what? I have been said to be carbon based. Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
And so Ripper and S.I.M.O.N began to close in around Albie, who had become so desperate and delusional that he was willing to embrace this quick death. However, suddenly an imp appeared in a burst of flame. This small, cherubic-like demon with a beautiful smile stretched across her face appeared. Hello! My name's...
Dagger!
jumped and bounced and dodged around all of your attacks. I humbly invite you to my master's court, the court of the ringleader. She presents you 4 invitations that magically burn themselves onto your chest.
Oh!
And because you were so willing to turn on each other and indulge on the flesh of your companion, I entreat you with this gift from our dark lord of debauchery. You, mechanical man, I curse you!
There's 2. Which mechanical
Which
man?
one?
Cursed!
Which mechanical man?
The
Obviously,
mechanical
Simon.
man, Simon, you have been cursed for the rest of the show, or until you have pleased us. You will have to rap everything you say. Failure to do so will cost you 1 energy point or 2 hit points. Good luck. I imagine this is going to be a very quiet show from Simon. And Whipper and Albie, 2 traps spring right above your head. 2 bear traps drop, snapping on each of your head. Let's roll 2d6, 1 for each of them.
Oh, snap. It's a bear trap.
Ooh! Ba, 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 ba! I'll take it.
Ow.
Oh, 1 and 1, 2.
1 and 1. Each trap springs on your head. It is stuck there. This is going to affect your ability to do skill checks. So any skill check you're going to do is now at disadvantage. So if you have advantage, you no longer will. If you don't have advantage, you will now have disadvantage moving forward. Until someone removes the trap, you cannot remove your own traps, nor can a fellow player remove the trap. You need an NPC to remove the trap for you.
Yeah, look, don't worry about this, Ripper. I've dealt with this a few times in my time. You get used to it very quickly. In fact, it's just a beautiful way to see the world.
Xanath the Imp gives you an elaborate bow, kisses, and disappears in a plume of yellow flame.
Oh, the ringmaster. I think we have encountered this foe before.
When?
Is he a circus man?
If he's the same ringmaster that I'm thinking of, yes, he is. And he.
Wait, I thought his name was the ringleader.
In
What-
order
what-
to help out these guys, these brands I'd like to hyperanalyze.
Oh!
Good idea.
I love it. All right.
S.I.M.O.N in the house,
Right.
motherfucker.
Let's roll a hyperanalyze. Let's roll a d20 plus a d6 and see what we get.
15.